Flashback.
Okay. Well, let's try it.
Like tonight?
Like right now.
That's crazy.
You said it's like, what, 15 minutes to prepare?
Yeah. You think you can do it? You're crazy. Yeah, he wants to do the large stuff challenge. This guy ate that whole omelet so fast that he's about to do the large stuff challenge. That's insane.
We're going to try. Try as you will.
Try. Well, good luck, honey. I'm getting out of here, but good luck to you.
Hey, thank you. Nice to meet you.
This is probably the weirdest food challenge I maybe have ever attempted, or at least in a very long time. Have you ever heard of a stuff? Yeah, literally a stuff. That's the name of this food item, a stuff. I don't know. I'll explain. So today we're at a restaurant called Stuffy's 2 in Longview, Washington, basically really close to Oregon. And they offer a very unique menu, special menu, full of stuff. Literally, that's how they describe it. So it's like drink stuff, food stuff, appetizer stuff. And they literally have an item called a stuff. So what is a stuff? Well, essentially, I would call it like a hash brown dish. It's basically a mixture of deep fried, shredded potatoes, super oily, mixed with a topping or toppings of your choice. The standard, I believe, is just like cheese and ham. So it's a hash brown, cheese, ham, and then the option of a country gravy to be served with it or on the side. So it's kind of like pure, greasy, oily, hangover, diner food, high calorie, I guess American breakfast. They consider it a breakfast item. I don't really know how to describe it. So there's a little bit of ambiguity with this challenge. I think the restaurant says it's 30 minutes to complete it currently. However, their website says it's 40 or 45. The price online is about $28. The price in store is about $38. So 28, 38, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so there's a bit of ambiguity, but somewhere between a 30-ish to 45-minute time limit, cost being between $28 and $38. This is a very apparently heavy, dense item, a very difficult food challenge. So let's see what we can do. Let's hopefully complete this, and let me know if you've ever seen a breakfast item like this before. Like, is a stuff a thing? Maybe there's a different name for it I'm just not familiar with. I'm going to tell you in the video what I truly think it's like and what it compares to. As I don't think a stuff is the right term. I think there's a better terminology, which I will tell you. As there, I think there's a true representation. But until then, let's go out finding food, see if we can complete this stuff, the weirdest food challenge ever. And with that, let's go eat.
Like I said, everything's revolved around stuff. Griddle stuff, steak stuff. Then the normal, like I said, the stuff, which is like a hash brown thing. So yeah, this is, I guess it's fair to say they got a lot of stuff.
Sometimes, well, things happen, and life doesn't always go as planned. And that's why I'd like to thank sponsors of the video being Morgan & Morgan. So when you're in an accident, your injury could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball offers. They're going to get you the most money possible. It only takes a few minutes to see if you have a case, and there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is the biggest injury law firm, because they win a lot. Morgan & Morgan has modernized the whole injury law firm system, so you can not only submit a claim, but also communicate with your legal team all from your smartphone directly. It's super quick, it's super easy, it's convenient. You don't pay a thing unless you win. In life-altering car crash cases, they've had some incredibly significant verdicts over the last couple months, like awarding $26 million in a Philadelphia case, which is over 40 times the highest insurance offering. So like I said, if you're ever in an accident, your case could be worth millions, so you're only a few clicks away from finding out. So go to forthepeople.com/Joel Hansen. Yes, click the link down below in the description, or use the QR code on screen right now, and contact Morgan & Morgan to start your claim today.
Alright everybody, so here we are with the large stuff, the stuff challenge. So essentially it is hash browns of 3 different types of cheese, which is not only on top but mixed all in it, and ham. So we went with the ham and cheese version. So yeah guys, somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes based on which time limit you go about, and somewhere between 27 and about $37, depending on whether we go by the website or what is the new updated version. So yeah, pretty intense. I did have the option to get a country gravy on it, which I got on the side, which essentially, country gravy, if you're not familiar, it's kind of like a bechamel sauce. It's like, was it flour, fat?
Flour, milk, sausage, pepper.
Flour, milk, sausage, pepper, makes sense. So kind of like a creamy, whitish, rich sauce. And do people normally put it all over their stuff? Yeah, just like smother it? Yeah, do you do that? Yeah, a little bit, or a lot of it?
I do a little bit.
A little bit, okay, yeah. I think because you can do a little bit or a lot of it. It actually gave me 2 bowls of it. So that's a lot of sausage gravy. Or country gravy, whatever you call it. But yeah, so like I said, let's cool off a little bit. It's very, very hot. But then we'll get started here just momentarily. And again, a free shirt, hat, $100 and we complete it. But this one is hefty, that is for sure. And definitely a very unique American breakfast challenge. I mean, cheese, ham, and potatoes. So, let's get started here just momentarily. All right, everybody, so one thing I will say for sure is this is dense. This is so thick. This is absolutely crazy. I'm definitely worried about my bottom end, not gonna lie. Like I said, we just got back from Mexico and Montezuma came with us. But, that being said, we will get started here. It's gonna be interesting. It is gonna also be very hot and the inside is quite insulated, but the outside cooled off a bit. I even put a couple ice cubes on to try to cool it down a little bit. So at that though, I guess we'll rock and roll. Got a whole bunch of hot sauces and stuff here as well, but we'll start it just plain as is. Wow, yeah, this is, that's steaming, it's thick and steamy. Woo! I'll definitely eat the outside first, I guess. This seems to keep the heat really well. I think this is mostly a spoon food, but can never be too sure. Proper preparation, which I didn't do today. I didn't take any Imodium. I should have done that. Like I said, this could get a little messy. No, hopefully not. I'm gonna try not to make a mess in my pants. We'll put it that way. Maybe say the count of 5, 4. Wish me luck. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. Woo! Alright, that is hot. And this is much bigger than the omelet.
Hey everyone, welcome to this video where today we're at Stuffy's 2 restaurant in Longview, Washington, taking on their Stuff Challenge. Yeah, seriously one of the most, well, different challenges ever.
We did an omelet challenge here and the lady said this was bigger. Sorry. She said this wasn't bigger than that. It's definitely bigger.
Admittingly, I kind of like the name because it's incredibly undescriptive, but yet encompassing by just calling it, well, stuff.
The lady also said she thought this was the easiest challenge.
The front end goes and shot the front forks together.
I don't know about that.
Turn signals, one side casing. But I still run. He's got a broken hand.
This is very large.
4 broken ribs, broken foot. And the rest of them looks like somebody used it for
At least it's soft. I'm a little sad. I mean, it's a pile of greasy hash browns with cheese and bacon or ham.
Not even a chance to try to do anything.
Pretty tasty. But it's about 3 inches thick. Or high.
And really, while I do think it resembles a different item, which I'm going to get to momentarily, I guess stuff just works. I mean, that's what this is. It's just a pile of stuff, pile of hash browns and cheese and ham, but it's just stuff. So we did have the 30-minute time limit to eat the challenge. Again, time limits were reduced to where they were previously.
Very big. Ooh.
And of course the price went up a little bit with inflation, but this thing was very, very dense and heavy. I think that is the biggest thing to realize. This thing came out about 3 inches high, and it was just packed. I mean, it's pure potato.
Arguably, it almost calls like a casserole. Ham, cheese, potato casserole.
So definitely a very dense, heavy food challenge, very moist, and obviously, as you can see, steaming hot, which was nice in a way, but also, you know, I mean, a consideration. I will say flavor-wise, I can't complain. I mean, it was hash browns, which are incredibly greasy and fried and whatever, with ham and cheese. I mean, how bad can it really be?
I have a plate here to catch all the items. Woo. Yeah, that's a big one.
This challenge was advertised at 7 pounds, and that was definitely at least 7 pounds.
Very dense, like heavy.
And if you want to talk about an unrealistically, incredibly filling food, oh my gosh, I mean, literally just pounds of potatoes with cheese, soak them in oil, and add some ham. I tell you what, that is one filling dish.
I just saw a lot of families order this. Feed like 5 people with it. And still have leftovers to take home. There's so much cheese in that too. Woo. Lots of cheese.
So Stuffy's is kind of a like 50s, 60s kind of style restaurant, pub, diner, a really unique place.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting full. This is where things gonna get real serious.
Or at least that's the vibe that I got off it from the music being played, what the staff said, and all the memorabilia, including the license plates and all the cool dated things and fixtures in and around the restaurant. But I gotta say, man, the staff were super cool. This is definitely a really unique place. I mean, they offer giant cinnamon buns, like even a big cinnamon challenge. They do have a breakfast challenge, which we did. We'll link that down below if you haven't checked that out already. And just a weird plethora of different, well, literally, quote-unquote, the menu of different stuff. So yeah, I mean, I kind of like their descriptor and, you know, use of the word stuff, because it's very encompassing yet not specific. So they got a lot of stuff here at Stuffy's. Makes sense. This name came from there used to be a Stuffy's 1, which was in a different location. Then when they opened up this new location, for some reason, instead of just renaming it Stuffy's or like calling it Stuffy's or Stuffy's, I think it was just, the first one was just Stuffy's, I imagine. I doubt there was a number on it. But for whatever reason, whenever they moved, they decided to make this Stuffy's 2. So originally there was a Stuffy's 1 restaurant. Now there is the Stuffy's 2 restaurant, which is this one, which stands here today for 30 some years.
Oh yeah. Big and high. Woo.
So we were trying to get the meal for free, a sweet t-shirt, and even a $100 cash prize, and then, well, hypothetically a wall of fame, which they don't really update.
Alright, so you big pile of it here. Ooh.
And although they don't really update the Wall of Fame, they do have photos from like 30 years ago on it. But I hope you guys can kind of see just how ridiculously big and huge this really plate and challenge is.
Try some of this gravy with it. Oh, I'm getting some movement in the bottom end though, but that's not good. Wow.
Because just due to the nature of the items, they're just dense, heavy, and packed. You fluff it up, and that stuff, well, visually definitely increases in size.
The gravy tastes good, but you're taking fried potatoes, cheese, ham, and adding in very rich sausage gravy.
But overall, I believe that's the majority of the information I have for you today. We do talk about the food, some in the video, talk about some different condiments and stuff which we have with it, and some very interesting ones we had to try.
I'm so glad I did not put that on here. That stuff is so rich. Oh my god. Woo. Crazy.
But what do you think of this item, or more specifically this stuff? Like, is this even a breakfast food? Is this a complete balanced breakfast, or is this just an anomaly?
A little acidity might be nice with some hot sauce. Woo.
So I look forward to hearing from you and reading your comments down below. But in the meantime, I'll let you sit on back, relax, as we hopefully can finish the rest of this giant, well, very unique stuff.
A little flavor change. Yep, definitely a nice addition. because it's very rich. I don't know if anybody else ever seen a item like this elsewhere. I mean, here they call it a stuff, but I'm sure there's other names for it. A lot of food, everybody. Holy jumpers. Not easy. We're about 10 minutes in. Whew. My stomach is not liking it. I'll try some ketchup. It's already really sweet. The ketchup's not the best addition. Ooh. Not easy being cheesy. No pun intended. Ooh. Ooh. This is a whole, just a clump of baked cheese. Some people love cheese, but I ain't about that cheese life. Ugh. Not my favorite flavor. Let me know what you think of cheese in a comment down below. Are you a lover or a hater? Wow, yeah, that gravy is heavy. Even in moderation, I can barely handle it right now. All right, everybody. Last little bit. Whew. A lot of food. About 15 minutes in. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh. And I'd say we're finished. About 16-ish minutes, I think. Oh my gosh. It's just a little country gravy. I'm not in the position to finish it. It is heavy. Woo.
Yeah?
We're good. Oh man. That's heavy. That's rich.
That hard? Yeah.
Man, that country gravy. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't pour that on it. It's so intense. So rich. Wow. Woo. But yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Thank you. Could I bother you for another Diet Pepsi, please? Thanks so much. Woo. All right, everybody. That's that. That's all she wrote. Oh. That stuff, literally, that's what it's called. That stuff is intense. I mean, if you want to just like the greasiest, I'm not necessarily meant like a bad way, but like, you know, people are like, oh, I want a greasy diner, a greasy hangover food, a greasy whatever. That's what that is. I mean, it's just hash browns. Like greasy hash browns with loads of cheese and ham. Ugh. And then if you throw in the country gravy, oh my God. It is the exact opposite of calorie free. It is the utmost rich calories. Woo. But this is so rich. Oh man. That's for sure. Even with like some hot sauce, thank you so much. Cutting it, ooh, that's intense. But that everyone, so for completion, we get $100. You get a t-shirt, Wall of Fame, hat, What's really cool though, I will say, so they've been in this challenge for 30 some years, 34, 35 years. And they literally have some photos on their Wall of Fame, or the old Wall of Fame. Now, you can document online. Dating back to like 1986, which is impressive. So, people have been banging food challenges for a long time, everybody, but that was so much. Too much food. But yeah, I run Stuffy's, great place, would recommend. I tried an omelet here and it was fantastic. This is good too, but it's definitely, like I said, it depends what you're looking for. You want that greasy, brunch, breakfast food, this is it. But huge thanks to staff. They've been so friendly. This place is absolutely awesome. I'm thoroughly impressed with everybody. Cool items, interesting, hilarious menu, and crazy cinnamon buns, and all kinds of craziness to be had. So, that everyone, I'm done tapping out. So until next time, it's Happy Hungry, Happy Eating. This is a really cool part of Washington, right by the Oregon border. It just looks like a mountain town, very green, luscious, beautiful, and it's rained like 30 times on and off. That's why it's so green, Washington, Seattle area, and this also rains a lot, it appears. Well, everyone, until next time, of course, Happy Hungry, Happy Eating. If you didn't see us do the omelet challenge, watch the omelet challenge video. I'll put it down below or in the description somewhere. Oof. And with that, guys, I need a nap. So next time, I already say goodbye. So, Washington, you've been fun. This is our last challenge in Washington. It's been a good trip. So, until next time, everybody, have a lovely day.
If you like food, travel, fitness, life, and everything in between, well, my name is Joel Hansen. The Joel Hansen main channel here offers food challenges, offers buffets, offers some of the craziest, most gastrointestinal endeavors of the world. But if you want to watch these same challenges and eating events in a more raw fashion where you hear more chewing noises, you get to hear the full conversations between me and the staff, you get to know what really goes on, that's the Joel Hansen Raw channel. You can also click to subscribe to that. And now we have our third channel, that is the More Joel Hansen channel. This is going to feature travel and food and life and fitness. So if you want to go see the world wonders like Chichen Itza in Mexico, see Thai street food markets and everything in between, subscribe to that as well. So 3 channels to fit your bill, all full of food, all full of fun. So with that, guys, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you, well, in a moment. Just click one of these videos and let's get rocking.